Hello everybody, this is Greg, and I'm with my family. We're in our vehicle, they're behind me, but we're not looking that way. We're looking at 7-Eleven, everybody. As you can see, 7-Eleven here in New York City. This is actually not too far from the Flushing Hospital. This is like 160, what is this, Parsons? This is like 46th Avenue and everything like that. And this, I'm going to drive a little closer. This 7-Eleven, my friend, is closed.
So they couldn't find workers.
They couldn't find workers.
Everybody's so scared.
To our loyal 7-Eleven customers, due to the consistent constant change regarding COVID-19 pandemic, the safety of our customers and staff is not our first and most top priority. We have made a difficult decision to close our store until further notice. We would like to apologize for any inconvenience that this may cause. We wish everyone to be safe and stay healthy. Sorry, and pretty much it's sad.
But it's a convenience store.
It's a convenience store, and it's a real big inconvenience. You see what has happened? You see what fear can do to humanity. Fear and doubt. That's why I like the whole thing about germ theory as opposed to the thing with regarding the fact that a virus is contagious. Germ theory said that the viruses that you have in your body are there to fix your problems and it's healing your body, as opposed to something that comes in from the outside to infect you. They say the only way for you to get a virus for you to be injected with one, like in a vaccine. Oh goodness. The only way to be infected with a virus is to be injected with one in like a vaccine or something, or someone directly put it into you. Because other than that, based on the germ theory approach, it's like your body, you can get attacked by something that's alive, like a mold or mildew or fungus or bacteria, E. coli and stuff like that. When you get onto this virus stuff, viruses aren't alive. And do you want to say anything or anything?
I just think it's sad. We just went to get some gas. We're going to get some gas here at 7-Eleven, and then we see the 7-Eleven is closed. So we were just like, what? So then we go to the gas station across the street, and it looks closed too. So I was like, oh my goodness. But then one guy comes out, and they were like, oh, I thought you were closed. And he's the owner of the gas station. And he can't get workers.
Can't get workers. The workers won't come in.
To come in and work. Because everybody's so scared.
Very scared.
And then I'm like, oh my goodness. So he's the owner. He's working to try to keep his business open. But he can't get any workers to work because they're all scared. And then he said the same exact thing. The same exact thing happened to the 7-Eleven. So
yeah, there's nobody wanting to come in. Nobody wants to come in. Nobody wants to work because everybody's so stinking scared.
Well, because the media makes you all scared.
Everybody's
scared. So now you have a 7-Eleven closed, which has a gas station. So it just doesn't make sense. And they're closing because they're so scared. It's not. I just don't understand it. I don't know. People die like all the time.
You see the power of fear?
They die of heart attacks. They die of medical malpractice. They die for all kinds of reasons. Medical malpractice is a big killer of a lot of people. And you have heart disease. You have all kinds of things. People smoking, people drinking, people this. They get all kinds of sicknesses. And the bad food that we eat, and the water that we drink, and everything. But yet, this thing is like just really drilling people to be so fearful of one another, fearful of breathing the air, breathing this. I don't know. It's just very maddening.
And 7-Eleven's a place where we normally go to get like pizza and stuff. Like, you can get a really good pizza for like $7.99. Whereas, you go to this thing where you go to a regular pizza place and you have to stand in line and order online and all that stuff. And here it is. We actually got a good pizza place. You get like 2 things of pizza and you get all the other snacks and stuff too. And there it is. There you have it. It's closed. due to the constant evolving news, constant changing news.
Well, and also they are drilling.
Drilling.
They are drilling every business here to like close down.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't want people to actually enjoy themselves or actually get anything that they might like.
Right.
Like, I mean, it's like, oh, you might like a coffee at 7-Eleven. Oh, well, we better shut this down. Oh, you might have to go to the bathroom when you go out to go grocery shopping. Oh, let's shut that down.
Even the Dunkin' Donuts is shutting down.
Well, we just got back from the park, and they say, oh, come out and exercise. Well, guess what? The park is closed. So they gated up the park, and they said, no, the park is closed. That's the swings, the slide, the jungle gym, and everything like that. It's like, okay, so you don't want the kids to play on the equipment. You don't want them to swing. You don't want them this. You don't want them that.
Right.
And so you can walk around this little thing around the lake, which is gorgeous and beautiful and wonderful, and there's nature and there's wildlife. Thank God. But what is going on with these politicians? They're making all these rules and regulations. It's my daughter's birthday today, and we're like, okay, what in the world?
Running out of stuff to do. We're running out of things to do.
It's like, okay.
I mean, like that. When we're creative, we can figure out some stuff to do. But I'm just saying, like, in terms of like,
It's her 15th birthday, dude.
We can't go anywhere. It's like everywhere's shut down.
It's like, what if she wanted, for her birthday, what if she just wanted to swing on a swing? Well, she can't.
There's no Toys R Us's, there's no movies
and then
to
Toys
go to,
R Us,
no...
I mean, that had closed down before, but, so, I don't know. It is just, we mourn the loss of different rights and freedoms, and they just keep taking things away. And they say, oh, you have to wear this mask, and you have to do this, and you have to do that, and you have to do this. No wonder no business can understand all the rules and regulations of, oh, this is a law, and this is this, and that is that, and everything keeps changing, and this and that. They're all waiting for a stinking vaccine.
There are no vaccinations.
Oh, my goodness.
Has there been any vaccinations? Has there been any vaccinations for anything? I mean, like, is there a HIV vaccination?
No, but...
No, there isn't. What other vaccinations are there not? There's a whole bunch of no vaccinations. They say a virus, quote unquote, according to their germ theory. That's not the other one where it's like the theory where it's like the germs are your friends. The other one is where the germs, you can't fight a virus anyway. You're not supposed to fight a virus. The virus is going to work its course. You need to boost your immune system. Because, I like what they said about the thing regarding if you look at a dolphin is sick, and you look at a bunch of dolphins you've been studying forever, and all of a sudden a whole bunch of dolphins get sick, first thing you got to think of is there's something that's been happening to everybody. There's something that's happening, and the side effects are the sicknesses. When people start getting sick, is because something's in the water, something's in the air, something's going on, So we're going to pass by. This is Flushing Hospital yet again, and let's see if there's anybody anywhere nearby. Pretty much that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to go drive to... Here's Flushing Hospital. There's a few people here. There's no long lines. Oh, there's people actually coming out this time. I can't believe it. Oh, the nurses... Some people are going. Oh, the nurses are going out for lunch or something, I guess. At last, there's people. For a long time, we didn't see anybody. And there's still not that many people. So this is the hospital. This is the Flushing Hospital again, and there is...
But we don't know exactly what is going on inside.
You got people, and people with no mask on, just talking. All right, gonna take a right turn here.
They close on the snack shack.
And the parking lots are not full.
Well, that's a private parking lot.
Private parking lot, the only hospital by the hospital. Then you have, here's the hospital itself. Last time we came here, we went actually like right towards the tent. Right into the tent area, and the tents were empty. I kid you not, y'all. What do you guys think? What do you kids think? Oh, say something.
I don't really know.
1, 2, 3 ambulance. There's tents over there, a couple ambulance.
And their area is blocked.
I guess we got what we did.
Yeah, everything is. You You have to kind of take advantage of stuff now. Just imagine if we didn't go into the woods and at a part of the woods over the mud, we would never seen the whole velodrome, right?
Mhm.
We would never would have seen that.
Mhm.
We just would have been like, oh well, I guess it's a muddy path. Let's never go over there, kind of thing. But because we took a chance, we went there. But I didn't take a chance to go further. You know, like go take a chance to go further and see more. You know?
Yeah, because they got there before us.
Yeah. I'm trying to find another 7-Eleven. Let's go find another 7-Eleven. Let's. Oh, okay. Let's go try it over there. Let's see what they have over there.
Okay.
So this here is Parsons Avenue. And Parsons Avenue is going to take us over to an area that we're going to go see if we can find some yummy food to go to. Real 13th birthday, you know, and they want to do something nice and special, you know.
And the bakery.
Yeah.
The bakery was like, they usually have a display, birthday cake display thing that turns around, display case.
Yeah.
And totally.
Never mind. I got it. Be cool. Hey, everybody. Okay, so
what I was saying about the bakery is totally empty. Like, no cakes in the display case. Like, nobody's celebrating any birthdays. Nobody's celebrating anything special. There's no cakes. And I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, right?
I was so sad. And I was like, do you have any cakes? And she's like, yeah, we have cakes. I said, well, what kind of cakes? Well, we have tres leche. I was like, oh, that sounds nice. The caramel. We have, these Colombian and Spanish cakes. We have pineapple. Okay, we'll do pineapple. Okay, so they had that cake available. Oh my goodness. They had that cake available, so I was able to put some nice words on it, for my daughter, for our daughter. And so that was just kind of weird. And then everybody's wearing a mask, and it's just a weird situation.
The sad thing, I just did a reading on the whole thing about the N95 masks. They don't filter out viruses anyway. You can't do it. Someone said, a doctor said that a virus is about, if you equivalent it to a 6-foot tall person, the mask is like a 60-foot door, And so the thing is, you have it where, the thing is, the viruses can pass very easily through an N95 mask. It's almost as if you get stuck in your mask and you make sure it's going to breathe it. It's almost as a containment. It's better to get fresh air and have the free radicals we'll get rid of the free radicals with, antioxidant agents. Just like getting your sunlight, getting things that clean the air. The air cleans, kills stuff. Your body kills stuff. Just wash your hands, wash your hands. But it's also flu season. When this thing is over, and everybody's going to think it's because of all the stuff that we were doing that caused it to be done, I want everybody to understand that it was by the grace of God. I can't go. Red light. You're going to run a red light.
Reverse.
Okay. All right. Back up some. With everything closed, there's nowhere to go. There's no stores that are open. There's there's when you go to a grocery store or even to a pharmacy, it's all closed. This here is Northern Boulevard, world famous Northern Boulevard. And here in Northern Boulevard, you have it where it's people are scared. There's nobody around these people, and they're still wearing masks. You say you shouldn't be wearing gloves all the time anywhere, because the glove, what it does, if you did get infected with something, and let's say, for example, because I don't believe you can get caught with a virus. I believe you can get caught with let it be a sickness like a bacteria infection, or you get some kind of something that is contagious. There's an aspect where it's you touch your face more when you have a mask on. You touch more stuff with the gloves, and you forget that your gloves are filthy, and you go touch stuff. You can wash your hands. Anyway. I'm going to see if we can get to another location, another store, because we are in the midst of trying to find, something for my daughter. What's the food mart? For gas prices, it's $2.29 here in New York. It says for regular gas, $2.29. Someone found one for $2.18. I don't know where that is, but the one I see so far is $2. We just got some gas, and we got all this gas and nowhere to go. I really believe that this is designed to mess us all up. Like I said before,
psychologically, mentally, financially.
Yes.
What to say a job is non-essential when it feeds your family?
Yes.
What the junk, or job, or any kind of job? If it's feeding your family.
Ooh, that was a bad bump. bad roads, yo. You know, I mean, all the money they make us pay in taxes, these roads should be paved with platinum, paved in gold. You know, they should be like something beautiful, something super beautiful. You know, everybody knows that we're all home now. Everybody's home. Everybody's home. You know, it's look at here's a mall area. Here's a mall area, and it's what do you call it? It's like all closed. Dunkin' Donuts is closed. We're so scared now. We're just scared of each other.
The bars open.
Parsons Boulevard. What does the street take us? It's gonna take a left. Left or right? I forget.
We welcome that. And while there are some resources in Strategic National Reserve we spoke about.
You know, so okay, so trying to find this location. Okay, you know what it is? We get to 20th Avenue. It shows the what do you call it? What we're trying to get to. All right, so one of the things about today's endeavor was like people are so on edge that we were walking around the park today. We're having pretty much a good time, and then like you know people got yelling at each other, you know, about stuff, and it's like it's one of those things where you can't believe how on edge this makes everybody. You know, I've been saying since the beginning to be strong in the Lord and the power of His might. You know, don't let things get to you. Don't let the situation take you down. You know, and it's like slowly, it's like you're sitting or putting like some kind of metal in acid. It's only a matter of time before it chinks through your armor and starts dissolving your armor because it's like you know you get constant bombardment. And you don't want to be sound like a crazy person when everybody's saying, "Oh, you can get this," and they're just taking away everybody's hope. You know, it's like I have posts on my Facebook page, and people are just like, you know, they're just losing their cool, and they just be like, "Oh, this is what society, this is what the leaders are telling us, and breaking our morale and destroying all of our hope," and then they're clinging on to that whatever fear that they have. But then it's like I'm saying, you know, you can't listen to all this. You have to listen to alternative sources. You got to listen to different. We listened to Dr. Buttar, and he talked about like different things regarding how our body heals itself. You know, he's a doctor, and he's another doctor is Andrew Kaufman, and he also talks about how your body can heal itself, and your body is able to do great and wonderful things, and the fact that you know we're strong and able to fight. One of the things we talked about, and I mentioned this before, was that when you have the new introduction of these with the 5G, we have the new introduction of the 5G towers. Not to mention that, but also they say whenever there was a change in the electromagnetic radiation of the day, like let it be like, for example, they said back in the day they had a thing with like when they introduced radar. When they introduced radar itself was brought upon, or the symptoms of people saw flu-like symptoms regarding the Spanish flu, because that was when it came out. Now I got to research that more, but there's a thing called the invisible rainbow. The invisible rainbow, talking about like you know the Van Allen belt, and there's many of us who are in the research the Earth is not a globe movement. And anyway, what happens is that we come to see that there's a thing that protects the Earth, you know. And long story short, they say whenever there's a change, that people react to it. That animals die, that birds fall out of the sky, all kind of things like that, you know, where creatures are just dying left and right. And then you also have people getting sick and manifesting all kind of weird and strange illnesses that affects everybody. So it's like the same thing, like if it was a dolphin or if it was a creature, you know, that was able to get like sick and stuff, you know, which is like many creatures. What happens is this, right? You have I'll take this right here. 1, 2, 3, good. What happens is this: you have it where the scenario is this, where there's something in the air, there's something in the water that's poisoning us all, and it's not the virus is just a symptom of what we are being poisoned by. It's not the virus. The virus is not COVID-19. COVID-19 is not a virus. It's something else. It's something else because you can't catch. According to what the germ theory was, there's a virus is not something that you can catch because it's not alive. It's not a living thing. It's a protein. It's an enzyme. It's something that's just not alive. And so the thing is, like, for a person to not have or to get caught by a virus or something like that, it's something else. It's something that's affecting all of us. You know, that's that we can.
Movie theater.
Wow. Movie theater's closed.
Toys R Us, Party City.
Okay, let me see. Okay, there's a movie theater. The movie theater's closed. Party City. Toys R Us, of course, we know is closed.
They're supposed to turn that into something else.
It's like
That's the movie theater.
they're trying to make us into socialists. They're really forcing us into a pickle here, you know? They're making us become dependent on the government so much that
If we can't have a job,
that
we have
can't
to
have a
have.
job. We have to have an essential job. You can't do you cannot
So the bowling alley's gone.
oh my goodness, the bowling alley is gone.
Nobody.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna turn the camera again so you can see. The bowling alley's gone. The car wash is all closed. Everything is closed.
Movie theater.
They have no options for anybody to go anywhere except home and work if you have an essential job. If you go to the park, it's like, you're being watched by everybody else, and they're watching to make sure that you do your 6 foot, And look at that. There's a guy, I wish you could have seen it. There's a guy here, he's wearing a mask, has gloves on and all that, and the guy comes out and the guy just jumps out of the way. He just jumped out of the way like he was, like he's carrying the palsy or something.
Huh.
Oh goodness.
We had one lady. She was counting us, like 1, 2, 3. She kept looking at us, and then the other guy was like 1, 2, like nodding her head. 1, 2, 3. I was like, okay.
Okay, see what we have.
Yeah,
We have
another Karen.
okay, the Taco Bell is closed. Even the Taco Bell is closed, people. All right, all we have is one shot left. We have the Sarku,
Popeyes.
and we have Wendy's. Wendy's is still open.
Popeyes.
The Stop and Shop is open.
Stop and Shop is still open. All right, let's see if we can go to the thing for my daughter's birthday. Do you realize how much dread they have put upon us? God help us, because people are so wicked in terms of making this thing up and then doing this thing to our mind. All I hope and pray is that this thing gets resolved quick, because before war breaks out and it's closed.
Sarku is not open.
The Chinese food place is closed. The Japanese Sarku place is closed.
Popeyes, Abby?
Louise,
No.
I cannot believe it. Sarku is closed. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to say that. Don't be discouraged. We got this parking lot. I'm not a handicap. So I'm going to non-handicap parking lot. We're gonna go. I'm gonna say, folks. This is crazy. It's not because whether or not this thing is real. It's because what they're doing to us. It's a side effect. It's a side effect of being poisoned with something. Say what you want. You may not believe that it is or not, but we are being poisoned by something, and the side effects is sicknesses and sicknesses that's manifesting in coughs and flu-like symptoms. All right, it's me and my family. Just want to say God bless you. Be strong.
Signing out.
Goodbye.
Bye.